Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Complete. Smith has it. Down the right sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 59 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Gun. Start. Can. Start.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Start.
Barkley again. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Saquon Barkley, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no. Further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Right there.
Throwing is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
First down, Titans.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. You talk about this Bengals defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Throwing now, Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised by who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
After the made field goal, here's Slide to kick this one away. Get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard
I'm wondering.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, Charles. Now, Ball loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Let's go now. Huh. Ready.
On first down, Fisher. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And his defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Come on, come on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal.
And that's run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and goal from the 1.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Left thing, 19. 19. Check mash. Check mash.
Here's Ward. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal?
Barkley hit in the ball, pops free. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get it? 18 Cardinal. Pressure 80. Steady.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Go!
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Ready?
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. And you probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcat. Riggs. 18, Rodler, 18.
Ward. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Spinning away. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I'm 1, ready?
2nd and 9.
11. What's time?
Burrow looking to pass. It's caught. Smith takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Gun.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Jenkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
One, ready? Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. Powerful running. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from taking the lead. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even getting up the football. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Try to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Seven Pirates, Buffalo 18.
To throw, here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, cut 19, cut.
To throw is Ward. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Hurt. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
What is that?
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Up the middle they go. Fisher. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down and 4.
60 Bison. 60. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Here we go. Trap throw 80. Trap 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
On one, ready? Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Titans' 41-yard line.
1-1, ready? 12. Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
11 him. Gun. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Hamilton. Well, the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jaden Higgins from a yard out. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
Get it. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hurt. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Ready. Hawk 70.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18 Rattlers. Street. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks.
Ward from the gun on third down. He'll try and do this himself. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll get it inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Brenton Strange, 56 yards. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Bengals 28, Titans 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, that team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go. Cut.
Ward now working out of the gun. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
19, Tiger, 19, top 60, top 60. Riggs, Riggs. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Off play action, Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60.
Going for it, here's Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here we go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
Well, big man with ball meant bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Can.
Throw left side to Higgins. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
The 21-yard line.
Get set. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Second and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. Cut.
They'll go to Barkley again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. His career rushing numbers just continue to rise with that last carry. He surpasses 12,280 yards and also surpasses Marshall Faulk. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Third and 8.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 11, Todd. 180. 11, Mighty. Todd.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will have the Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
11, empty. Here, Todd.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Gun. Todd. 180. Todd.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle